The next collection of DVDs I'm going to show you guys is my Warner Brothers DVD collection. So, yeah, let's get started. First one I have is 300. So, yeah, that's a 300. Then I have Ace Ventura: Pet Detective and Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls, packaged in a double feature, plus 3 episodes of the animated series. So yeah, those are all the DVDs right here. Here's the first one. The second one. And then the animated series. So yeah. So yeah, that's Ace Ventura, the double feature. Then I have analyzed that with Robert De Niro and Billy Crystal. I don't have analyzed this, but analyze that is still fine. The Ant Bully. Ballistic: X vs. Sever. Batman Begins. I have this movie on Blu-ray as well. Before Sunset. I don't have Before Sunrise yet, but I might as well plan on getting it sometime. Then I have The Big Bounce. The Bucket List. Burglar with Whoopi Goldberg. Then I have Cartoon Network Halloween Volumes 1 and 3. I don't have Volume 2 yet, but might as well be getting it sometime. And then promos for other Cartoon Network DVDs and stuff. Cats and Dogs. Catwoman with Halle Berry. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The Cinderella Story and the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Then I have a really good show, Codename Kids Next Door. Now this is volume 1. I know they released a volume 2, but I haven't gotten that yet. It's just a piece of paper, by the way. Then I have The Dark Knight. Then I have another edition of The Dark Knight, which I'm not going to open up because it's a collector's item. The Departed. Divine Secrets of the Ya-Ya Sisterhood. Then Due Date. And yes, I've seen The Hangover. The first Hangover was pretty good, but the second one I didn't really care for. So, and I don't think I've seen this movie yet. So yeah, that's Due Date. Then I have a good show, Ed, Edd n Eddy. This is a volume 1. Fool's Gold. Get Carter. I know I'm rushing because I want to make this one. I want to make this one quick. And wow, you can see my stack. Now I have 2 Harry Potter movies, not all of them, but just these 2. The Chamber of Secrets and The Prisoner of Azkaban. And the other one. And comes with a DVD guide. Yeah, Harry Potter. The original How the Grinch Stole Christmas, definitely a classic. LA Confidential. One of these DVDs to have, well, that I have, they have this type of packaging where it's not just this, it's this. So yeah, LA Confidential. 4 film favorites of the Lethal Weapon franchise. So, yeah. That's a Lethal Weapon series. Then Matrix Reloaded. Message in a Bottle. Music and Lyrics. Must Love Dogs. Neverending Story 1 and 2. No, I don't have part 3 yet. I don't know if I'll get it or not. I know Jack Black is in that one, but yeah, that's Neverending Story 1 and 2. No Reservations. North Country. So, yeah. And then one of my personal favorite movies, The Outsiders. This is the complete novel edition. And this is the 2-disc, which I'm glad it got a 2-disc. So yeah, The Outsiders. Polar Express in 3D, in which, like, this DVD is gonna stick out in 3D. So, yeah. Okay, oh, there we go. Polar Express in 3D. Then I have family comedies with Space Jam, Looney Tunes Back in Action, Funky Monkey, and Osmosis Jones. Yeah, The Specialist. Then the 4 film favorites with Superman. Then I have 2 copies of Superman Returns. One's in widescreen and the other's in full screen. I even labeled them. I know. This is the widescreen one. And, full screen. Widescreen here, full screen here. both of the discs are pretty much the same. So yeah, it's Superman Returns, the widescreen and full screen editions. TMNT, I saw this in theaters, like I said, with Wild Hogs back to back in 2007. Tom and Jerry's Greatest Chases, volumes 1 and 2. So yeah, that's volume 1 and volume 2. And then the last two Warner Brothers DVDs that I have before transitioning to different labels of Warner Brothers, Watchmen and the Tales of the Black Freighter. And yeah. And it originally came with the by the way, this originally came with the blue case, but it broke, so I replaced it with this case. So yeah, and at least the DVD is still in good condition. That's what matters the most. So yeah, now let's move on to some other labels of Warner Brothers. Mainly New Line Cinema. So yeah, first one I have is After the Sunset. The first New Line title that I have. After the Sunset. Then I have Hairspray. And when you see the disc, it's just a bunch of characters. It's just a whole bunch of characters. Yeah, that's Hairspray, and it came with a bonus disc. Yeah, it's a Walmart exclusive. And then I have a movie of the franchise that started getting me interested into horror movies. Leatherface, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. Yeah, that's right. I actually enjoy this franchise a lot. At first, I wasn't like a big fan of horror movies, but this one has to be the very first horror movie franchise that I started watching, and I'm actually gaining more interest into it. So yeah, that's a Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. Then I have a Warner Brothers title that is not New Line or Warner Brothers. It's My Big Fat Greek Wedding. It's actually an HBO one. It's an HBO one, as you can see, but HBO is owned by Warner Brothers, so yeah, this is a Warner Brothers title. Yeah, that's that one. Then the other DVD that I have to have like similar packaging to LA Confidential is the director's cut of Spawn. Yep. Take the lead. You know. And then I have Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning. And finally, The Time Traveler's Wife. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for my Warner Brothers collection. The next one I do will be for my Sony Pictures DVD collection. So yeah, guys, I will see you guys in that one. So yeah, take care, everyone.